We flew first class from San Francisco to Mammoth in long underwear and ski boots. The next day, on our way to the trailhead, the police gave us a ticket for, of all things, driving too slow. A tough start to a tough first day. March 25th, 2013, Monday. We're at the gate, about to hike up Highway 120. We're in the high desert, and I don't know, 3,000 more feet, and we won't be in the high desert anymore.
Maybe there'll be some. The road's been ploughed all the way up, but there's this gate still across it. So we got a long walk on the road before we hit the snow up at Tuolumne Park, and but we might take a side trip to Saddlebag Lake. We'll see how we go.
Bada bing, bada bing.
Yeah.
Beside her, I am the better man. When I look to leave her, I always stagger back again. Once I built an ivory tower so I could worship from above. When I climbed down to be set free, she took me in again. There's a big hard sun beating on the big people in a big hard world. When she comes to greet me, she is mercy.
After taking a side trip to Saddlebag Lake and camping in the snow with a full moon that night, we skied out in the morning and resumed hiking up Highway 120, which was plowed all the way up to Tioga Pass, the entrance to Yosemite. It was the first and last time we saw other backcountry skiers other than a ranger and his wife who live in Tuolumne Meadows over the winter.
That river, she is comfort by my side. When I try to understand, she just opens up her hands.
The second night, we slept in Tuolumne Meadows ski hut. It was complete with a supply of firewood, electricity, and surprisingly, cell phone reception. Lempert Dome, just a few hundred yards behind the hut, towered over it.
guess I stood to lose her when I saw what I had done. Bound down and threw away the hours of her garden and her son. So I tried to warn her, I turned to see her weep. 40 days and 40 nights, and it's still coming down me. There's a big hard sun beating on the big people in the big hard world. Oh, there's a big hard sun beating on the big people in the big hard world. Oh, there's a big hard sun beating on the big people in the big hard world. Oh, there's a big hard sun beating on the big people in the big hard world. There's a big hard sun beating on the big people in the big
Our third night out, we camped at Lake Tenaya with views of granite on every side of the lake. Behind us, the lake drained into our final destination, Yosemite Valley. Weather was coming in that night, yet still it was unseasonably warm for both of us. For some reason, Mikey decided to toss my skis in the air that night. They landed right side up and shot down the embankment, stopping uncomfortably close to the half-frozen lake.
What a glorious day.
Our last night we stayed in Snow Creek Cabin, rebuilt by a group called Duck Brothers, which Serena and I had the pleasure of staying with years earlier. We were in total relative luxury our final night. The hike down from Snow Creek Cabin was largely devoid of snow, which I think made Mikey very grateful. Brutally sunbaked, Snow Creek Trail wound down the valley wall with panoramic views of Clouds Rest and Half Dome. The snow reflecting the heat of the sun from all the surrounding granite made Tuolumne Meadows seem all the more far away. It was a historic view to a historic trip. By the time we hit the valley floor, the crush of humanity hit us, and Yosemite almost had a veneer of Disneyland on a summer Sunday. Endless stream of day hikers gawked at the two mountaineers, and we gawked right back.